All right, check again. Refresh. Hey, how's it going? I'm just checking my audio. I'm gonna do something as a quick experiment, and I'm gonna read this article that I just read. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, and it's 9/12/2024. So this article is then written 9/13/2024 by Basie, called Bevy Turns 4, which is a game engine written in Rust, I believe. It's kind of inspiring. I happened to come on Twitch. The streamer that I was watching rated their channel, and they had a link to this Bevy article that they just wrote in the future from when I am, their time in their part of the world. I don't know where they are because they said they were at 4 a.m., so that's 4 hours later than Eastern Standard. I'm gonna look. Where is 4 hours ahead on keyboard? Where's 4 hours ahead of EDT? I'm confused. Where is it? Where is it 3? Yeah, where is it 3 a.m. right now? Where? I'm going to 24timezones.com, world clock time. It's 4:15 a.m. in London, 5:15 in Madrid. I'm wearing a Madrid soccer shirt. Interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting. In some cities in Africa that I'm not sure which country. It is 3. I don't want to sound like an idiot. DST time. It's 3 o'clock, 3:16. So I'm not for sure if this author, what their location is, but okay, let me set this up. I'm going to attempt to, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to try to also record as a video, not a live stream, to to YouTube at the same time. I go to YouTube Studio. I wonder if it's like you're already live, so I'm not going to give you the buttons to push. Wonder if it lets you do that. It's like you're already live. How are you going to record? Oh, and I'm on a different machine. Like the machine that I'm streaming from and the screen that is up is not the same machine I'm looking at. So I can cancel my, go live. There's a go live button. Why is it? It doesn't show me. It showed me as live. Upload, create a post. Almost there. Now I'm like 10 minutes into this one. I should just, it shows me as live. Oh, create. Let's see if this works. Upload video, create post, or go live. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. So if I take myself off of live, I'm just going to say, you're already live. It's live now. Connection is excellent. Okay, so here's my stream. Ooh, I need to edit this anyways. I had a feeling that my video quality is crappy on connect streaming software to go live. Viewers will be able to find your stream once you go live. Well, I already am. I wonder if it just shut it off. Enable DVR, 360 video, add a delay, unlist live replay once the stream ends. Oh, this is live. It says live too. So it's like a second one. No, so I don't want to go live. I want to. Can you only upload videos? You can't. You have to record then upload. Alright, so the last two YouTube videos, delete. The last two YouTube lives, delete. I'm gonna go off of I don't want to do this. See if it still shows me live on YouTube. I wanted to record a video doing this article. Warm up. It does, it shows me live. I'm actually going to test my audio on that. Mute Twitch. The video is just really hazy, crappy. I think it's my monitor. It's my TV. This is a TV monitor. On Twitch, it looks fine. So let me mess with the settings on here. Upload defaults. Oh, I've got a lot to do on here. I need to spend a whole day just working on my YouTube profile and channel. I have like 70 videos, but they're all live streams of like half nothing. Oh, they have the audio library. Now I have 3 followers. I have 16 on Twitch. Okay, so this is for tomorrow. I'm gonna record the video. Why does the video quality suck? Maybe it's my viewing, not the streaming. Playback normal. Why is the quality set to so low? Oh no, there, now I can see it. It's just a little laggy, but now I can see the screen. So I'm gonna stop this, and my camera's laggy. My webcam sucks on YouTube. Let me look at Twitch for my webcam. I am using the OBS background removal thing. It's a little better. It looks fine on Twitch. Get your stuff together, YouTube. All right, I'm 15 minutes in. I'm just gonna start this. I'm going to completely take this ear monitor out so there's not a lag and so I can actually talk. See how this goes. This is going to be, I'm streaming this on Twitch. I'm trying to make this one solid YouTube cut. I'm at 15 minutes. Hey, what's up? Haxer492 here. Read this really inspiring article just now at 11:27 p.m. on Eastern Standard or Daylight Time. And this person apparently wrote it in the future. They're a few hours ahead, so it's 9/13/2024 there, and it's still 9/12 where I'm at. So it's just interesting. I was watching a streamer live on Twitch. They rated another channel, checked out what that person was doing for a bit. They had a link to this article they wrote about this Bevy game engine, and I read it, was really inspired. Wanted to read it here. After before I post this video to YouTube, I'm going to reach out to this person. Their username is Basie or Bassie, shown over here. And this is eloquentgeek.games. Bevy turns 4. And so it's just funny how things happen. I read it, I'm watching the streamer. They're doing some interesting things. And saw the date and I was like, huh, just really, really cool how things work out sometimes. So again, thank you, Basie. And I'll be, if anyone's seeing this, I'll have already reached out to you to get your permission to post this to YouTube. So Bevy turns 4. Why Bevy? And it's very eloquently written. This is another reason. It's very heartfelt. I love it. I've often been asked this question, usually from people more familiar with the holy trinity of game dev: Unity, Unreal, and Godot. You can feel free to throw GameMaker in there too, making it a convenient 4-pack of indie goodness. I've heard about Bevy Engine years ago when first beginning to play around with Rust, and having dipped my toe into the now defunct Amethyst game engine. I heard then that someone named Court was working in a new ECS-based engine and probably spent a few short hours fumbling around with an early Bevy version. So it just gets really good. Permission. I don't think at the time I had understood that making games was something I could just go out and do. I had a few false starts, and in the back of my mind, like many of us, I knew I had probably one good game in me. Perhaps I'd known this since pre-internet days, fooling around in Amiga Basic, props, respect, and typing in program from the pages of magazines. But it's the novel in the drawer phenomenon, and I knew in my heart I was a long way from being able to produce anything real. I had several careers since the Amiga 500 could sign into history, including one as a nurse and one as a software engineer, largely self-taught. Thank you for your services in both. I became a Linux native and explored many other areas of tech beside, around, and beneath that zone. I subconsciously allocated to the magicians that built games from scratch. I flirted with Casey Moriarty's Handmade Hero because its teaser trailer spoke to me on a, I don't know how to say that, hindbrain level, but I suspect I don't have the ambition to completely write something from scratch the way Casey did it. My happy place, just a little help, a foundation library or two, something that gets out of my way and lets me do the things that go beep. It has flair and style. I like it. In October of 2023, Pirate Software happened. So here I am on Twitch saying he's inspired by Pirate Software, Thor. I don't know how many people on the planet are now attempting to move a box on a screen as a result of Thor's encouragement. I know he's unlocked something powerful in many viewers of his near daily Twitch streams and YouTube shorts. There seems to be something extraordinarily compelling about standing back and giving permission to an audience of misfits and malcontents that they might perhaps be capable of feats of nerdhood they had been suppressing up until now. It certainly had a catalytic effect on me. as many of us. Right now, I'm an unemployed software engineer. I just found Twitch. Like, I'm not that old. I'm a little old. I'm old school. I just found Twitch via my younger teenager son. Like in spring of this year, it's like, what is this? You know, I knew it was game streaming um, and really my mind was blown. It's like a whole nother culture in Twitch world, and I really embrace it. And the especially the software community, there's doing great things. So around Bevy 0.11, sorry, that was me talking. That's not the article. I'm right here in the article. So around Bevy 0.11, I jumped back in a 51-year-old indie game dev wannabe. Again, this article is by Bevy, or this article is by Bassi. Bevy turns 4. I was just talking about my age and relating to the article, and so, but the author is saying this. The Bevy Noob Experience by Bevy. It doesn't arrive with a package of pre-installed game goods, after all. It has no editor, no point-and-click object placement, drag and connect scenes, or built-in asset management interface. Any new acolyte must face the daunting blank page in a text editor. The first series and a scary boss fights on the way to an initial executable. Game goes here. To a programmer, Bevy's savior is the ECS, treating most parts of your work as rows in an in-memory database as a compelling premise. And to my delight, it was easy to begin to see patterns emerge early in my Bevy apprenticeship. Retrieve and move your player, query it. Hence code, function move player. Want that to happen every tick? Run it on the update schedule. It was starting to make sense. I could see, even if I didn't understand many of the more esoteric concepts underpinning the engine, the rendering, shading, hell, even scheduling, that the building blocks I already had available could be used to construct playable games. It even seemed to be simple enough to build web targets, WebAssembly, for itch.io, Windows, Mac, and mobile without having to leave the comfort of my dark blue terminal. Why? Even now, I'm sure I can adequately answer that question, except to say that it felt right. The patterns I was seeing in the terminal made the patterns in my brain start lighting up with possibilities. I could see a community emerging around the engine that made sense to me, and open source. Getting games out there while helping to build the infrastructure for more forms a key part of the way I like to approach the world. I'm going to read that again. I could see a community emerging around the engine that made sense to me too. And open source. Getting games out there while helping to build the infrastructure for more forms a key part of the way I like to approach the world. I've always liked being part of the solution. I'm never the fastest to arrive there, but stubbornness and hope in equal measure can get you a long way. I feed off being an early adopter because it seems to me if you're going to learn a field, you may as well learn it from scratch. Maybe not handmade hero from scratch, but enough of a platform to be jump started without insisting you follow a playbook all the way to your goal. I'm no Chris Biscardi, who has become a kind of de facto Bevy ambassador, but in my own small way, I can help introduce others to Bevy in an incrementally kinder way than those who came before me had to endure, until perhaps at version 1.0, we can include Bevy as the 5th point of the game dev star, the blender of the open source game engine world. How it's going. So it seems like this, what I've read so far was posted at a prior date. And so I noticed this one, how's it going? And they say it's September. And again, I'm reading this, it's September 12th, and the article is dated September 13th. So here we go. It's September, it's been almost a year, and it's Bevy's 4th birthday. As usual, I was a little late to the party. Bevy is moving rapidly in a variety of directions, some of which I recognize, some still magical and unfamiliar. In this phase of my Bev education, clever, I've turned to the, I have to look this up. I've turned to the D-Trivial GitHub label as a way to engage with the project and begin to understand what I might need to know to help us move the needle a little further into the green. I'm taking, I think, yeah, this means it's trivial. It's a development feature that's trivial to contribute on or to take on. If you want to, for any project, like you want to look for ways to get and contribute, that's a development trivial, at least for some values. Okay. I've turned to the D-Trivial GitHub label as a way to engage with the project and begin to understand what I might need to know to help us move the needle a little further into the green, at least for some value green. By the way, you should try this too, if you haven't already. I've been met with nothing but patience and kind re-education despite various false starts. Why Bevy? Because it's a challenge, because it's fun, because it's surrounded by a community, because it so obviously has a future about which I remain irresistibly curious. This could be said about this line. Shout out to Basie. I gotta learn how to say your name. This line is great. It can be applied to so many things. It's to me, it's almost a little bit poetic. And at the same time, like so important and practical. Something that so obviously has a future, about which I remain irresistibly curious. This whole irresistibly curious thing, think of all the things out there that exist because of this very facet of human nature. At this point, I really need to know how it turns out. Yeah. Now, so do I. So thank you very much. They do say thanks to Cart, Alice, and all the maintainers and the community Hive at large. Here's to the next birthday. And you can find all their birthday posts here, which is bevyengine.org. When I do post this onto YouTube, I'll put the link to this article and bevyengine.org. So I may edit this a little bit. This is my I have like 70 live stream YouTube videos that I've never cut into videos. I may or may not, but I specifically recorded this one to kind of honor and appreciate this article. And so if there's pauses and things and mistakes, I mean, I probably will take them out. But hey, I'm Hexer492. I'll be posting more and more videos and articles. I have live stream code, fun projects, serious projects on Twitch, and I'm going to start working on my Twitch, or working on, well, both profiles, working on my YouTube content and profiles, and just as a contributor to the greater software community. So if you see this, do all the things, trying to gather an audience, learn the world of streaming. I've been in the industry for almost 10 years and see so many people helping others and contributing to the next generation. And so yeah, I'm just going to cut it there. I'll start thinking and keep going. So check this person out. shout out to them. Go follow them. All that thing. All those things. BASIE. And I'll be reaching out to them to what's no pun intended, to get permission. Let them know that I recorded this. So I'll have to make some edits now, but so Bassie, thank you. I'll be reaching out to get your permission, sir, about making this video. All right, see you soon. I don't imagine anybody's here from Twitch. If you are, I can't see your chat or anything right now. Sorry. Hopefully the quality is okay. Check my headphones. I was gonna say I'd be pissed if my to reset it. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna cut the. So I got that in like 15 minutes because it was about 15 minutes when I started. It's 30 minutes into the stream now. So I'm going to cut the YouTube off.